I obviously want to start by giving you both your flowers. I've been a listener since day one, and it's just been amazing seeing how much your platform has grown and how much of an impact you have had on the community. Thank you for holding this space for Black queer people. It really means a lot having this representation.
Thank you.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you for rocking us from day one.
That's mad. Woo!
Yeah.
200. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome to the 200th episode of the TT's podcast.
Episode 200.
What? We're here, guys. We made it.
We made it.
But I gotta put on some gospel or something. We made it.
We made it to 200. Twos.
Very nice. That was lovely. Guys,
Yes,
we made it to 200.
it to 200. Do you know what?
Congratulations.
So I saw someone tweet and hashtag, shout out to you for using the hashtag Tutu's podcast on X.
On X,
But
yeah.
she basically was like, they were like, how all the listeners should do our intro and send it in. But do you know what? Fortunately, we don't have producer. It's just us. Do you know what I mean? So there's no one to send voice notes to
yeah.
so surprise us with it.
Yeah.
And we could surprise
I
ourselves.
feel like I saw somebody in DM saying, can they get our PO address or something because they want to send us a gift?
A PO box. Yeah, we need to do that. Yeah. It costs money though. It's a yearly amount.
Okay, cool.
But it needs to be worth it. You need to be getting a lot of things for it
Yeah.
to be worth it. Yeah.
You guys need to be
So right now, I'll be sending my personal address. I can't lie. But yeah, episode 200, guys. Episode 200.
Welcome.
Welcome.
How do you feel?
I feel...
honest answers only.
You know, it's always going to be an honest answer.
Yeah.
I am proud of us.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of us.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when we started this podcast, I don't think I had a number in my head of anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I thought this far.
Do you know what? Yeah, I don't think I could never imagine what we would end up doing.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I could never imagine the impact we would have on people's lives.
It's been mad.
It's crazy. Listen, when was it? I think it was last weekend. I went to Stratford, Westfield, and some girl shouted my name. She was like, Nana! And I was like, I was like, you know, I don't remember people. So I was like, do I know her? Have I met her? Then she was like, Tutu's podcast. I was like, oh, and I gave her a hug. So shout out to you, babe, if you're listening.
Yeah.
But it's just mad. Like, it's absolutely mad. And the fact that like people will come up to us and say that they love the podcast, we've changed their lives, they came out because they listened to the podcast, they met their babes because they listened to the podcast, they're getting married because they came to our event, like stuff like that. Like, it's
guys,
crazy.
someone's getting married after coming to one of our events. Someone's like engaged from one of our events.
Do you know how mad that is?
That's crazy. And I would say that the podcast is definitely outside of being a mum, I would say that being a mum has given me my original purpose. But that's not my only purpose in life.
Right.
And I think alongside that, this is the other thing that I know is a purpose.
Absolutely.
This podcast has given me purpose.
Yeah.
And I cannot thank our listeners enough because we can sit here and record every single week.
Yeah.
But if no one takes it in, then
If no one listens, if no one clicks play.
it's not really a podcast if no one listens. It becomes a podcast when you guys engage.
Yeah.
And when you guys click play, like, you guys validate this platform for us when you choose to listen to us every single week.
Yeah.
Even if you listen to one episode, 2 episodes, share the episodes, however you choose to engage with us, like, you have validated our platform and therefore our purpose.
Yeah. Because we wouldn't be here without you guys, the listeners, the engagement, the love, the support. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm proud of us as well. I think we've done a thing. I'm not gonna lie, we've done a thing. This podcast is gonna be archived. This podcast is gonna go down in history. Do you know what I mean?
When we die, we'll still be here.
It'll still be here. Like, people can, because it's audio. Like, people can go back and listen. People are gonna use it in their research as they research and all of this
and
stuff.
people do. People have like used us in their dissertations.
Their films. We
Their
say
films.
that
Films.
our podcast was used in a short film.
I feel like
I don't know if we mentioned it.
We mentioned that.
I can't remember.
Last year we did a voiceover. It wasn't even just a random episode. Like, we actually did a voice.
So one of our episodes was featured in the film, and then we also did voiceovers to go with the film. You know, and that was nice. Can you imagine?
That was really nice.
Yeah.
It was nice. And shout out to Ella. Ella's the person who edits the podcast
every single week.
Yeah. And it hasn't been an easy road for her editing this podcast on a weekly basis, because ultimately it's a passion project for her. We don't have a huge budget, as you guys know,
because we do everything ourselves.
Yeah, like we probably don't pay Ella what she really deserves to be paid, but she's on board for the love. And like the love goes right back to Ella. Like, so thank you so much to Ella as well. Like, we really appreciate you. You've made our lives like 10 times easier. And we honestly, I don't think we could be this consistent without Ella.
No, we couldn't.
We're not using our time to edit and stuff like that. Like, Ella takes that away from us. So Ella is part of the team, and she is very much a part of why we're at episode 200. So thank you so much,
shout
Ella.
out to Ella. Yeah. And yeah, I'm happy that we've managed to stick to something.
I've never stuck to anything.
Yeah.
There's no job or career I've stuck to for this long.
Yeah.
I'll probably suffer for it now. But like, Tutus has shown that if we can stick to stuff.
Yeah.
If we really want to.
Yeah. It shows that we can be consistent. It shows that we can be motivated to do something. It shows that our interest can be kept in something. And it shows discipline too, which I didn't think I had much of, but it has shown that. Do you know what I mean? I think to get up every week and go to the studio and record, put your energy, put your time, put your money into something, it's big. Do you know what I mean? Like,
so I'm just getting us some rum.
You get rum? Oh yeah, we're gonna toast, guys. We need to toast to our 200th episode. We're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Why is it green?
Why is it green? So I got this from Jamaica.
Okay.
I haven't even opened it. That means I've had it for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And it's pineapple Caribbean rum. It's it tastes quite fruity, but it's quite strong.
Love that. Shout out to Jamaica.
Because I wasn't sure if you could have a mixer in here. But also, if you are underage, please don't drink.
Oh, and if you do drink and you're of age, drink responsibly.
And drink responsibly, please do.
Yeah.
My hands are quite greasy because there's a lot of Vaseline on them. You might have to do that.
Let's see if I can. I don't know.
Guys, while she's doing that, Nana bought some dildos off Temu. Was it?
Is that how you say it? Temu?
Temu? Was it Temu? I think it's Temu. Nana bought some.
I don't know if we could open this.
Nana bought some dildos off Temu, and she's got quite big hands. Well, they're biggish. She's got biggish hands.
You've got biggish hands. They're not big, but they're
hefty.
I would say they're like medium-sized hands.
Yeah,
like they're not small.
So she gave us a review of the dildo.
Yep.
Against her hands, and I understood.
It's big, right?
It was very girthy.
I think that they lied to me about the size. They said that's 7-inch. That's given 9. That's given 9 inches. And also, like, the tip, the head is huge.
It's circumcised.
How is that going inside?
It's even got a U-ring. Why are we talking about dildo right now?
You brought it up.
Sorry.
I was meant to do a review, but
next time.
Yeah, next time we'll do a review.
Shall we toast?
Cheers.
For our green drink.
This is crazy.
Cheers to, what are we cheersing to?
We're cheersing to getting here. We're cheersing to getting here. We're also cheersing to another 200 episodes.
More podcast life. No, we'll say more life and go out. More money. And more money.
More money.
More opportunities.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah. More amazing guests. Cheers.
That's right.
They need to put this in a club, not tequila.
This is nice.
I can shot this.
This is my last bottle. I bought by like 6 bottles.
You didn't give me one. You were supposed to give me one. You didn't give me one. And I can't remember what the reason. No, it was a white one. And you said you don't give it to me. I can't remember why though.
Was it white?
Yeah. It was a white one.
It wasn't one of these then.
No. Yeah, she didn't give it to me, guys. Anyway.
I don't know what these.
Are we going to Jamaica?
Did I go to Jamaica?
Are we going to Jamaica?
Yeah, we're going next year. We're going to Jamaica next year, guys, for our friend's birthday. We're going to be there. Next year is less outings, more holidays. Has to be.
Yeah, we're grown.
But anyway, back to episode 200.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, let's go back to the beginning, right?
In the beginning, we used to play a game called Snog, Marry and Avoid. So I think we should take it back. Run it back.
And have a go at it.
Let's do it. Let's run it back.
Run it back.
We're thinking about who's even out. I feel like we played this game so much, that we've picked all the women.
There's been more women since we yeah. We can get risque and pick people that we know.
Okay.
Snog, marry and avoid.
Let me look at my Instagram.
So,
have you got someone? Oh God, I'm scared. Because you move mad sometimes.
Okay,
you know that?
Right. Okay, I'm gonna say. Oh, we know too many people. Now we have proximity to people. Benicia Barting. Catherine from Love Island.
Are you sure you want to play this game?
Yeah, I want to play it the way I'm playing, and Miss Banks.
Oh, that is a good lineup, boy. Oh God.
Benicia Barting. For those of you who don't know, she's a very beautiful beauty influencer and makeup artist and entrepreneur.
Businesswoman.
Catherine is from Love Island. She is Irish, Scottish, one of them.
Irish. Is she Irish?
Oh, she's not Scottish. I think she's Scottish.
Scottish.
Scottish. Yeah. So she's Scottish, and she's a lovely Nigerian lady who is also beautiful. And she's now an influencer after being on Love Island. And she didn't find love on the island, but she can find love on this island.
Which island in England?
And finally, I said Miss Banks, who was a recording artist, who's currently opening up for Megan Thee Stallion. Shout out to Miller, who is DJing as well on that tour. And that's the lineup.
I'm marrying Catherine. I think that when she was on Love Island and they played that, what was that game? The
Heartbeat game.
The Heartbeat, yeah.
Woo!
Heartbeat.
That was the best one I've seen on the show. No one's topped that.
No one's topped that. Even the girls who can really dance, there have been some contestants who can really dance. No one's topping that heart rate challenge that Catherine did. Cheeks on cheeks on cheeks. So, no one's topping that. So I'm marrying Catherine. God. You're looking at me like that. It's a beautiful lineup. How can I avoid anyone? Huh? How can I avoid?
It's a beautiful lineup.
That's a beautiful lineup. How can I avoid anyone?
Anyone that's been avoided here is avoid until next time.
Yeah, because I have to. Okay, God. I am kissing. I'm kissing Miss Banks.
Okay.
And I'm avoiding Benicia Barting.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to go into why.
Okay.
I'm not going to go into why. Too much information.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not anything bad.
Yeah.
Love her. Absolutely love her. Stunning. I saw her on my IG page the other day. I thought, absolutely stunning.
Which is great.
What about you?
You have to
do the same.
I have to do the same lineup.
You have to do the same lineup. You have to do the same lineup.
Okay, I am marrying Catherine.
Oh.
I'm going to marry Catherine because I think I like Nigerian women at this point. I just think that a Yoruba babe tends to be what I end up with a lot of the time. And also that challenge, the heart rate challenge, was really giving me... Yeah,
everything.
And I think I would snog Benicia Barting. Yeah, we gonna get in some trouble. I would snog Benicia Barting because she's fine as fuck.
She is.
And also I've known her for a very, very long time.
Yep.
Like before anybody was like a social media person. I've known her for a very long time. And it would just be a bit... I don't think it would be weird marrying her actually, but we're just gonna leave that snog.
She's not family friends, no.
We're family like that. I'm friends. I'm really close friends with her cousin.
Yeah,
and I am going to avoid Miss Banks.
You got no reason. Just
I don't know if Miss Banks actually remembers this, but I used to be in a relationship with one of her friends, so that's why I'll avoid it.
Oh, okay.
So I used to be in a relationship with one of her friends many moons ago.
Many moons.
Yeah.
Okay. My lists, very random lists, by the way, okay, is Hamza.
Okay. Okay.
Sasha Keeble.
Okay.
And India from Love Island.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm going to avoid India. India's beautiful, but if you listen to my other podcast, I have lips one of her mates. So
Right.
that's just her best mate, actually.
Oh.
So let's just, India's there. And Hamza, I'm going to marry Hamza. Because I feel like after the recipe, me and Hamza had a good conversation on the way home. And
You guys bonded.
we bonded. So I just feel like based on that, we could have married, you know? And also, Hamza has a beautiful voice, you know, and I'm enjoying the lyrics. And Sasha Keeble also has a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying Sasha Keeble. I'm going to snog her. I can imagine snogging her on a night out anyway. So that's how it's going to go.
I love that.
What about you?
Woo! God, it's really hard.
Hold up.
It's a hard one. I think I'm marrying Hamza as well because I think she's just got a lovely face. I love her face.
She does have a lovely face.
Yeah, I love her face. And her energy is just, it's a sweet, nice energy. So I would.
And there's something chilled about her too.
Yeah, I think we could have a nice life together. I am snogging India. Yeah. She's a beautiful girl. You're going like that.
Okay.
And I am avoiding Sasha. Love Sasha. Love her music. Beautiful girl as well. Yeah, beautiful girl. But I think her energy is a little dumb.
It's a bit dumb.
Yeah. To me.
We need to come on podcast to confirm
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Sasha, come through and confirm that for us.
Come and
Yeah.
confirm. But gorgeous girl though.
Gorgeous girl.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my
Okay. Should you do another one?
No
more?
I don't want to get in trouble, man.
Okay.
So there you have it. I think people love it when we play this game.
Yeah, they do. And let us know what you guys would do. Let us know.
Who's snogging? Who you marrying?
Use the hashtag Tutu's podcast conversation on X. And let us know in the comments below on YouTube. Let us know.
Yeah.
Staying on the topic of the beginning.
In the beginning.
Our first ever guest, her name was Lami. We spoke about LGBT in schools. That lesson was actually that episode was actually about LGBT classes being taught in schools.
Yeah.
And we're not going to do too much on topic today, but it's funny because at the moment, that was episode 2, by the way. At the moment, have you seen the discourse around the kids' school in Hackney? No. There's basically the kids, primary school kids, kindergarten, or I don't know what they call it in other countries.
I think it is. Yeah,
primary
America,
school kids. There's a picture of them online with LGBT flags. And one of them says, I can't think straight in LGBT colours and stuff like that. And somebody has taken that image and reposted it on their page, basically saying that kids shouldn't be exposed to this and that it's bad and that it's grooming or whatever they said.
First of all, don't take pictures of kids and post it online. That's number one.
Basically, the school posted it on their page. And
yeah, but you don't take it from the...
You don't do that because
they've
as
got
a parent,
permission.
I will tell you, parents grant permission for that. I will tell you, when you start at school, there's a letter that they give you, are we allowed?
Yeah.
And you say yes or no.
Yep.
That's permission for the school to post. That's not for you to take it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. So, I think it's weirder than them holding those posters. I think it's weirder that somebody has taken a picture and put it on social media. Yeah. I think that's more weird than gayness.
So many. There's a Labour MP called Rosie something who's saying this is bad, and a lot of gay men are in support of her.
But you know what? There are a lot of queer people who don't agree with children being taught about LGBT people. And that's what it is. They're not teaching them about sex. Yeah. Like, you lot need to stop being so perverse. They're just teaching them that these people exist in this world among you. So this is how you should treat them.
Right.
Simple.
It's not, obviously, we want to keep things a bit lighthearted and fun today. So I say that to say, shout out to Lami's kids. It's their first birthday today.
Oh, yeah. The
she
twins.
Had twins. They're one
Fraternal
today.
Twins.
So shout out to our first ever guest who was Lami. And her kids are 1 today.
Yeah. Happy birthday to the twins. Yeah.
And again, still at the genesis of this podcast. Why do we start Tutus? I feel like we've done so many panels where we've spoken about why we started this podcast, but I don't know if we've really spoken about it on length on this in the whole 200 episodes we've had. So, and whenever people ask us that, whenever we're on panels, I let Nana answer first. So I'm going to let Nana answer first.
Do you?
I always let you answer things first. I always say, no.
You're so annoying, so you can form your thoughts. I hate you. I hate you so much. But we've said this so many times on panels that we started this podcast because we didn't see ourselves. Like, growing up, we didn't see Black, British, masculine presenting women on any media format. Like, not on TV, not on radio, and then of course these people exist, but they weren't out queer. Yeah. They weren't out lesbian, they weren't out gay. You know, so I think for us, it was like we didn't want the kids coming up to have nothing because we felt like we had nothing. We felt alone. We felt like we were the only ones that was queer and that was going through it. And we just didn't want that to happen to the next generation or generation beneath us. Yeah. And that's why we started the podcast. Obviously, we see like examples in America because it's such a huge place, like, but here, and I think it's also our culture as well. Like, we're very like chill, reserved, you know, people on this island. Yeah, on this island. And I guess that's why we've been behind a bit in actually like living our truth and living out loud, especially being Black. I think that's like the icing on the cake is just the being Black thing, you know, because I'm sure there were examples of white queer people in the media, but no Blacks. No Blacks.
I didn't see anybody. I've said it before, like Jessica Betts was the only person I saw when I was in year 9. When you're in year 9, you're like
13, 14.
So it was when she was on a show called Missy Elliott's Road to Stardom, and she had a friend that came on. I remember her friend's name was Red. And the things I remember, her friend wasn't even on the show. She was on like one episode as a guest. It was not even a guest. She came to visit her. Yeah. But I remember so vividly because that was the first time I saw representation of how I felt. And I was just obsessed with Jessica for years. And then when Twitter became a thing and we now had proximity to celebrities, I even DM'd her. Yeah. And like, she DM'd me back and stuff like that. And I've seen that she's now married to Niecy Nash. It's just been a journey watching her from when I was 13 years old, basically for 20 years. Because now I'm 20. I'm 23. I wish I'm 33. Sure. I'm 33. But for 20 years, I've seen this woman's career like expand, and like she will always be a visible icon to me, but it's not the same as when it's not British. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not British. It's not the same.
It's the same
like
culture.
There's just a whole different culture. There's a different like the way we speak and all the stuff and things that we relate to. And it's crazy because we say things like stud and things like that. Yeah. Then you get into discussions with Americans and they're like, oh well, shit. Like I don't even know why I'm having this conversation with you anyway.
Because you're not
British.
American. Yeah.
Because do you know what I'm saying?
So you can't be a stud if you're.
Yeah. So like, and it's funny because that's our podcast. One of the clips we posted on social media. Like somebody was like, it's weird having this conversation with a British person, and it's like. You see, like whenever conversations get difficult, they're quick to throw your differences at you. Whereas if it's someone who's British, we can have that difficult conversation and just let it be a difficult conversation.
And not get personal.
So, so like, and there's nothing like home as well. Do you know what I mean? So I definitely feel like we needed to make this platform. And yesterday, I was talking to someone, or the day before yesterday, and I was telling her that there's someone who comes on my Instagram page on quite a regular basis. Every couple of months, they come on my page and like some pictures, but they don't follow me, and they've been doing this for years. And I don't know if they don't think I don't notice because I've got a few followers. I don't have that many followers.
I see everything.
So I see everything. So I don't have that many followers. I see most things, And I was telling the person that she was like, oh, you love it. And I was like, no, like, and she was like, oh, maybe she's coming because she fancies you. I was like, she's not coming because she fancies me. She's coming because she sees me as someone that she looks up to and is inspired by. And I said that not to sound cocky or big-headed, but it's true. It's actually true. Yeah. So like, and I was like, no, it's not even like that. Like before I came out, there were people who are now in my social network who I saw on social media. Like I would go and pre their pages too. Like Courtney, for example, OG Courts, who's been on the podcast before. Before I came out and before I was on the scene, I would see her and her friends on FaceTime at events like work or stuff like this and all this and hidden and stuff like that. Yeah. And I would go through their Facebook pages and be like, oh shit, like this is what I want to be. Do you know what I mean? And like even Vipa who's been on our podcast as well, who had a YouTube channel. Yeah. And I saw her YouTube channel as somebody who was presented the way I wanted and who I wanted to and spoke like me. And it's not because I fancied them, it was because it was admiration for them. So like, And now I've become that admiration
for other people.
We both have become that for other people. And it further cements that what we're doing, we're on the right track. We started this podcast for a reason, and we actually delivering on that reason.
Yeah, no, it's true. And also, I think another thing that it's done for us, I think it's healed our inner child. Like, because we didn't have this, there was a lot of like confusion and stuff when we was growing up. We couldn't see ourselves in other people. We thought that they didn't exist. We felt alone. So I think having this podcast and being able to have these conversations about our experiences and learning about other people and stuff like that has definitely like healed us. And it's just made us better. I think it's made us better people.
I think it's made us better people.
Yeah.
I've definitely seen the growth in us since we first started. Since that video that we done, since the video days.
The video days. Oh, when we on YouTube?
Yeah. Remember that video we did of us, how we used to dress?
That video was funny. That video was... I need to go back and watch that to laugh. Yeah. That video... that video was hilarious.
There's definitely been growth.
There's definitely been a lot of growth. And even like when we first started at YouTube, the way I was hiding from the camera...
And you was in the corner of the shot.
I was in the corner of the frame.
Some people said it, you know. I never noticed it.
Obviously, like it was. I think it's like it wasn't a conscious thing to me.
Yeah.
Like, but I was kept on creeping to the edge of the frame because I was just like camera shy. I guess I was camera shy, and just to see like the growth in. From when we started to now, like it's completely different. Yeah. I'm a completely different person.
Yeah.
I always thought I was going to be behind the camera kind of babe.
Now in front of the camera.
But yeah, no, I think it's made us better people. I think it's made us better thinkers as well, you know? And I think it's made us people who question things, you know? I think it's made us more compassionate. I think it's made us give love. We give ourselves, this is the podcast as well. This is us giving ourselves to people that we don't even know. Literally, like, we love you guys as supporters and people that listen to the podcast and stuff, but essentially you guys are strangers. You guys are strangers. So we're giving you a part of ourselves every week, and that feels very like it's not selfish.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's selfless.
And we're definitely quite open. You know, this episode, let's just say we're in episode 200 now. If I'm gonna put a percentage on how much we've edited out over the years, I'm going to say like 10 to 15%.
Not much, innit?
We actually leave almost everything in almost every week.
Yeah.
We don't actually edit it. We don't actually ask Ella to take out that much. And we're really giving ourselves to you guys. Like, obviously, there are certain things we just wouldn't say.
Yeah.
And there are things sometimes we say it and we're like, do you know what? We need to keep that to ourselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Which is fair.
But in the grand scheme of things, the majority of what we record, you guys do hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
The vast majority.
The vast majority. We give a lot of ourselves to this
and
podcast.
we do so happily as well.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just, it feels very selfless, and I'm just glad that we have this, all of us, including us. I'm glad that we have this. I'm glad that it's going to be around forever. Like forever ever,
for sure,
when we're not here. So, but thank you guys. This is a massive thank you to you guys as well. Like, we appreciate everything, the support, the comments, the likes, the sharing, all of it. We appreciate it.
So what's been your favorite episode?
Oh my god, that's a fucking hard question to answer. We've had 200 episodes. Shit, it's hard to pick. Do you know why it's hard to pick? Because we talk about so many different things, even in one episode.
Some people be like, "Oh, we said this in an episode," and I don't remember saying that. I'm like, when did I say that? Or some people be like, "Oh, in episode so and so, remember when you guys spoke about this?"
We don't.
I'm like, we don't know.
We don't remember. We do not remember.
And also, since before lockdown, I don't think I listen. Before lockdown, I used to listen every week.
Do you?
Yeah.
I listen to some.
Yeah, I listen every now and then.
Yeah, I listen to some because sometimes I'm just like, it felt like a really good episode to record. So I go back and listen and I'm right, yeah, it was a great episode. Fuck, it's so hard to choose, man. What's your favourite?
Ooh, my favourite episode?
Like out of 200 episodes?
What's been my favourite episodes?
You guys should tell us what your favourite episode is.
Yeah, you guys let us know what your favourite episode is.
Yeah, use the hashtag, let us know. Even if you don't know what number it is, let us know what we're talking about. Yeah. I quite enjoyed the one where we was oversharing. We was drinking truth or drink. It was oversharing.
With our exes.
No, not that one.
Oh, the one with Donnie.
The one with just me and you. We was in Star. We overshare all the time. We was at Star studio in Wood Green.
Oh! What did we talk about in that episode?
We were
definitely oversharing. I think that's
playing
the first
Truth or Drink.
Really overshared.
Yeah, we was doing
and
a lot.
afterwards we were like, yeah.
Yeah, we was doing a lot.
I do remember that.
Because we was also drinking. That episode was so fun.
Yeah,
we was doing a
that
lot.
was fun. We recorded in some studios, bro.
How many studios are we in now?
So first we recorded in Guap. Shout out to Guap.
Yeah.
And secondly, we recorded
Was it Pep Star after that?
in Pep Star Studio.
Is that what it's called?
Star something? No Star.
No Star.
No Star Studios in Wood Green. Listen, when Mercy was walking up some stairs before coming.
Oh my god! And there was a lift though.
There was a lift though. We couldn't use it. When Lady Phil came, she went that lift though. We also recorded in our boy Dapo studio.
Yeah, shout out to Dapo.
I feel like we recorded there before No Stars.
No,
wasn't his studio the first time we had video? His studio's the first time we had video. Yeah. So we recorded in Dapo studio, and then when he wasn't available, then we recorded in No Stars.
Right.
Which is quite a few times. And now we're in London Podcast Studios, which has been our home for about a year and a half.
Is it 2? Is it not 2 years?
2 years? Has it been 2 years?
I think so, because remember the thing goes round.
I thought it was like a year and a half. It could be 2 years, year and a half. And this studio has saved our lives.
It has.
It has saved our podcasting lives.
First of all, it's like 20-minute walk from our houses.
Yeah, it's like 20-minute walk. We do get the train though. 20-minute walk.
Yep.
Also, we have a partnership with them.
Yeah.
So we don't actually pay for studio time, which has again been
it's alleviated some stress.
Yeah, it really has been a huge help, and it's again partly why we are able to be so consistent. We weren't this consistent when we were paying for studio time
because it's hard.
Because it's fucking hard and it's fucking expensive. Yeah. And shout out to everyone who has a podcast by themselves and pays for studio time. That was between the two of us. Like, when you do it by yourself, then you chat. But yeah, use the code 22pod POD in capitals for 20% off. That will help us out to continue making this partnership seem worth it for the studio. But yeah, we've got more stuff coming in the studio, so keep it locked.
We got something coming as well. Something's coming soon.
Yeah.
So much
we were hoping to have it by episode 200, but it hasn't worked out that way. But it will come soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this is where we're at the moment. It's our home right now, and we're happy.
We're happy here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't. That's a good choice for episode. For my favorite episodes.
It's hard, man.
It's hard to say. Do you know what? A lot of my favorite episodes in general are the ones that are just two of us.
Yeah.
In general, like the guests are amazing, but I think we are able to be two twos when it's just the two of us.
I think so too.
And
I think more so me because I'm not really a people person.
Do you know, we have some guests, and I'm just not really talking that much. We definitely have some guests. Well, to be honest, I kind of switch off a little bit. Yeah. And that's nothing to do with the guest or whatever it is. It's just, I just put Nana to have the conversation. Because sometimes it's like, as much as we're social people, I'm more sociable than Nana is, but there is a part of me that is also introverted. And sometimes I'm just feeling a bit introverted on that day.
Yeah.
And it's not personal to anyone. It's just, but we still have to get the job done. The show must go on.
The show must go on.
So I might just let Nana carry it a bit more.
Yeah.
Look at her.
And it happens both ways as well. Like, I think there's loads of times where I'm just like tired of talking. Yeah. You know, because I get that. Like, my social battery dies. It's really quickly. And so I let Ro carry a bit of the load there.
When we have the theatre people, that I let Nana talk the most. To be honest.
Why is that?
She like that's her realm.
Not my realm.
So we have people on like TV and film. I'm just like, yeah, let Nana do this one. But yeah, the ones that we do, us two are my favorite ones. Yeah, I think they're the funniest ones. But do you know what? In terms of guests, my favorite podcasts have been After 8 podcast and. As guests, After 8 podcast, and also Black Girls Living. Same. And I think they're my favourite guests because I don't know if it's because they're also podcasters. So they know what they're doing. Yeah, we know what we're doing. Yeah, there's a certain way that we bounce off each other. Yeah, and it's just those we laughed. A lot. Yeah,
I don't know if it's like. Yeah, because they have podcasters, it's two of them, so it's kind of a similar dynamic. And also, like, they're black girlies, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like a sisterhood kind of vibe. Like it's just because I watched the clip. I went back to watch the clip of us on, or rather, they were on ours and Black Girls Living.
Yeah.
And I was busting up because
that episode was hilarious.
So funny. Yeah. So fucking funny. It was so good.
No, that episode was jokes.
Yeah.
I also enjoyed Simone. One of my favorite guests as well, because she opened up my eyes to what it's like as a parent with a queer child, and about them having to come out. I never thought about them having to come out.
Never saw that perspective.
Never. So she opened my eyes to something very different and new, and I think that allowed me to give my mum some more grace, even though my mum was like okay by then.
Yeah.
I think I appreciated her journey to be okay a bit more after she came on the podcast. Yeah. So Simone, shout out to Simone as well.
Yeah, shout out to Simone.
And also I went to her house for dinner.
Yeah, I still need to go.
The dinner was nice.
I bet.
She had she got the alcohol, she set the table.
I bet. I need to go, Simone, girl.
Yeah.
I need a cup for dinner. But also Reverend Jide as well. How can we not say his name? Like
Reverend Jide will always say
it will always be one of our favorite episodes, because it was in the beginning, and I think it was the first time we had an adult perspective as well, like an older sort of like uncle, dad kind of vibe perspective on like their life and being queer and being Black and being African, and it was just so touching. So I can't not say his name in this.
A lot of our listeners have joined us quite recently in the past year. And if you haven't gone back to listen to some of the episodes, I encourage you to do so. Yeah. Because they're great. I feel like some of them were better than episodes that we record now, to be honest.
Do you think so?
I think the episode does go from strength to strength. Yeah. But as time has gone on, I do think we've changed. I think we've gone from a very informative podcast to a podcast where people can relate to us now. I think in the beginning we were very informative.
We had our topics.
Yeah, we had topics in the beginning. Now we just wing it every single week. And they both work.
They both work because people do like it. Because people do say, like, when it's just us as well, like, obviously it's not like so. It just flows, isn't it? Yeah. Like it's
just teammates chatting.
Yes, and they like that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with either way that we do the podcast. And obviously, you can't be samey all the time. Things are going to change. You know what I mean? And do you know what? I understand some people are going to drop off. Some people might prefer when we were more like topic based compared to us.
Structured.
Yeah. And some people are going to prefer us how we now. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and at some point, it'll be a mix of two. There is a mix of two anyway, I guess.
Yeah, there's a mix of two.
But yeah. So, those have been the faves.
Those are my favourite, favorite episodes. Let us know what your favourite episodes are, guys.
Yeah, man, use the hashtag Tutu's podcast on Twitter. I mean X. I need to start saying X.
I'm never saying X.
I'm trying to go to episode 200. And also like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to everyone who's subscribed. We get quite a lot of subscribers.
We are. And I love the comments, because I respond to the comments and I love the comments. And I saw someone just say, I'm just commenting just to...
For engagement.
Yeah, for engagement.
Shout out you.
Shout out you, babes. Yeah. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
We appreciate that, but yeah.
Okay, guys, we have got some dilemmas. Dilemma time.
We've got quite a few.
I didn't realise that was a thing, that we've been saying dilemma time.
Well, you've been saying dilemma time.
Here we go. Hi, Ro and Nana. I'm so grateful that I found you guys. It's been the most exhausting and confusing few months for me, and I feel like your podcast has given me some sort of clarity, but I need to know for sure. Crying face emoji. This may be a long read. Bear with me. Eyes.
Girl.
About 7 months ago, I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across a masculine presenting woman's post, and I promise you, I felt an instant attraction. Everything has gone downhill from there. Oh my God. Ooh. I say downhill because I went digging and my attraction just became more intense. Now, it's not just her, it's multiple gay women on my For You page. Oh, okay. I can't have them, obviously, but they open my eyes and minds to the fact that I may be queer. Oh. Interesting. The gay agenda is alive. I'm 33 and I was married at the time, so it caught me by surprise. Oh. I've only ever been with men. I see women out and I love them, but this has been on another level. I actually see myself with being with a woman, but I dream about it and just daydream. It's quite intense.
I understand.
And this is from the dreams, not even in a real life. To cut it short, because a lot of things have happened between the time and I found out and now, I got married at 24. I didn't really have time to explore, so I don't know if that's a factor. So this is the dilemma, my dilemma. How do I actually know for sure that I'm queer? Because I don't want to hurt anyone. Do you both think I'm queer?
I love that question.
I'm 33. Do you think I can be with a woman for real at my age? I'm petite. You wouldn't guess my age if I tell you, but still. To add more context, I'm Nigerian living in Nigeria, and there's really no queer space that I know of here. Please help. Love you both.
Love you too, girl.
Love you too, girl.
Wow.
Love this dilemma. Love this
she's
one.
Queer. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's not just about if you're attracted to women of the same gender, person of the same gender, then that means that you're
somewhere on the spectrum.
You're somewhere there. Yeah. You're somewhere
on the spectrum.
Yeah. So do we think you're
Yes. Yes, we do think you're queer. But ultimately that has to come from you though. That's just our opinion. It has to come from you.
Yeah. You have to, well, I guess you would have to find out.
Yeah, you have to find out. I don't think because you're 33 it means anything, to be honest. No. I feel like anyone can have their queer awakening at any
age, even 80.
Yeah, and people find out different things about themselves at any age, regardless of about sexuality or not. Like we're always growing into different versions of ourselves, and you're just figuring out a side of you that you wasn't able to explore before. Yeah. And so how do you know that you're queer? You like women.
You just like women, even if you haven't done anything physical with another woman. Doesn't mean that you're not queer.
You're attracted.
You're attracted. That's sex. Enough. That's enough for you to know. But of course, you need to. You
want to explore that. It's not that you want to explore that beyond the For You page.
Yeah. In a real life.
And there are queer spaces in Nigeria. There are.
We might have to find out. Well, do you know what we'll do? We will talk to our friend, and we will find out where the spaces are, where the people are, where the community is, and we will get back to you. We'll send you an email. Let me write it down so I don't forget.
Necessarily. Do you mind sending us on Instagram? Because
that'll be easier.
We also need to make it safe, if you don't mind, because you could be anyone that's emailing. Do you know what I'm saying? So we can send you an email back, and
it could be anyone.
You could be the police. Do you know what I mean? So if you don't mind, so just so we can keep the queer people in Nigeria as safe as possible, like just drop on us a DM so there could be more of a personal connection there. But there are definitely queer spaces in Nigeria that you could go to and explore that. There's also Kemi. Shout out to Kemi, who is on TikTok, talks about mental health, and they're also Nigerian. They go to Nigeria quite a lot, and follow them as well, because I think that they do speak about Nigerian spaces sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
And they do have something coming up soon. So yeah, follow them. But yeah, what was the other part of the dilemma? Let me double check.
It just seems
I'm 33. Do you think I can be a woman for my age? Yes, I'm 33. I don't have a woman.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not official with anybody.
I'm 32 and I don't have a woman, but would I want to be with a woman? Yes.
You see, you're petite. They like petite too. Let me tell you something. They like petites.
Who likes petite?
Me, I like petites.
I'm done.
No, I don't like just petite, but I'm open to petite.
I like everything.
Do you know what I mean? I like it all.
I like it all.
I like it all. Shout out. But I don't think you being 33 and petite has anything to do with you finding like a genuine connection with another woman. I think that if you guys click, then you're clicking it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go for it, hun.
Go for it.
Send us that DM.
Spread your wings.
Spread your wings. I think what you need to do is find queer people in Nigeria to chill with.
Yeah, and I think
and get to know them.
That will do it. So send us a DM, and we know who you are. We can validate your identity.
Yeah. Let's do that. Thanks for sending your dilemma.
Thank you, babes. Next one. Okay. I hope this email finds you well. That's so funny. I obviously want to start by giving you both your flowers. I've been a listener since day one, and it's just been amazing seeing how much your platform has grown and how much of an impact you have had on the community. Thank you for holding this space for Black queer people. It really means a lot having this representation.
Thank you.
Thank you, babes.
Thank you for rocking us from day one.
That's mad. Woo!
Yeah.
200. Dilemma. I'm a 27-year-old Black femme lesbian from London, and I've been in the dating game almost my whole adult life, but with poor results. Although I have dated people and even been in a couple of relationships, I have never been in love with any of my partners. I've liked them enough, but I always feel like I'm settling because I don't often catch feelings, and I always worry I will never get the chance again. My friends have also told me that I sometimes date down looks-wise, and I agree. Ciao. I'm getting to the point now I'm getting to the point now where the lackluster relationships are getting to me, and I would like to form a deep connection and have a meaningful, passionate relationship. The problem is Hinge is truly the trenches these days. And whilst I go to a lot of the queer events, everyone is always really young, like 23 years on average, it seems. And as a non-creative, I can feel out of place. At the same time, I do feel I struggle to approach women I'm interested in, also femmes, because I can't flirt without cringing. And I feel like they don't take me seriously because I'm small and feminine. I think a big problem I have is coming across too friendly. Any advice on how to expand my dating pool and build real connections? I feel like at this rate, I'm going to be single forever. Thank you for reading this. Lots of love from a loyal listener, X. Thank you, babes. Appreciate ya.
Thank you for doing this dilemma. So aside from the fact that you're a 27-year-old black femme, I think 27-year-old me could relate to this a lot.
Really?
Remember when I was 26, this person said they end up with 23?
Yeah.
Do you remember how old the person I was dating when I was 26?
Oh, what, the bold one?
Yeah. Do you remember how old she was?
Young.
Yeah. And I think she was 21, guys.
Yeah, well, was it say 19, please?
Yeah, she was 21.
Yeah.
And definitely shouldn't have been dating her. But anyway. And I, around that time, 27 of my life, when I look at the people that I dated around that time, no shade, absolutely no shade at all.
Shade.
But I could, and without saying it with my words.
Shade.
Yeah, I can say I can relate to some of the things here about, dating down looks wise.
Say it with your chest.
I just want to offend anybody.
Yeah, I hear it.
And not everybody though. And not being in love with any of your partners. By that age, I don't think I'd been in love with anybody as well.
Yeah.
And I think I did feel like I would have to settle.
Yeah.
As well. And I'm now 33. I have experienced love. I'm no longer with the person that I experienced love with, but I did experience it. And I agree that Hinge is the trenches. I don't think... I mean, a shout out to everybody who finds love on Hinge, but
I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how y'all do it.
I reinstalled it and then I had it for like a week and I deleted it.
Yeah.
I only did it because you lot said I would never find love. But
it wasn't on Hinge. And it wasn't on Hinge. Right. And and I was going to a lot of queer events as well. And the older you get, it seems like the younger people you meet in the club.
Because people, the older they get, they stop going out so much as
Exactly.
frequently. So it's also young people who are happy to go out and excited.
And I didn't think I was good at flirting.
I think you are good at flirting though. Maybe you wasn't then, I don't know, but
I feel like I probably was good at. I'm a natural flirt.
yeah, because you're a Libra.
Because I'm just a charming person, so I don't think I try to flirt with anybody. It just comes across like I'm flirting, yeah. So yeah, but I think the difference between me and you is that I'm masc and you're femme, so you might have to put it on a bit more.
And she likes femmes, right? Because I thought that was in brackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also femmes. You also like femmes as well.
That's gonna be hard though.
That's gonna be. I feel like femmes and femmes they flirt with each other easy.
The thing is, well, it should be easy if they're in queer spaces because everything
if they're in queer spaces. Yeah.
I think it's only hard when you don't know that the other person's queer.
Yeah.
So it should be easier in queer spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that if you're coming across as friendly, girl, you need to look them in them eyes and compliment them. Look them in their eyes. Don't be like, oh my God, oh babe. No.
Don't do that. Don't do that toilet stuff when you go into the toilet and say, your hair's nice, your nails nice. Don't do that.
We're not complimenting.
Look them in the eye, eye contact, deep eye contact, and let it linger. Don't take your eyes off them so they know that you're interested in them. Okay? Like, the compliments need to be not just, just you look good, girl. No.
I don't want to say hun.
Babe.
Do you know what I mean? None of that. Tell them they're beautiful in their eyes.
They're stunning.
They're beautiful.
They're stunning.
So that I want you.
Yep.
You need to be forward.
Yeah, you need to be. But also the confidence does come as you get older as well.
Yeah, the more you do it, the more
these things. Exactly. And I think she's just scared to do it.
Yeah.
Because maybe she's scared of rejection, but rejection is also character building, darling.
It is part of character building.
So you need to just take that leap. Just jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really hard to think about expanding your dating pool, because to be technically everywhere is a dating pool. If you're on the tube, you're walking down the street.
Work shouldn't be. It is.
It happens every now and then.
Church. Everywhere is
a dating
pool.
It
is.
Do you know what I mean? So it's up to you. If you see somebody out and you want to get to know them, you feel intrigued by them, to just find the confidence and go and speak to them, but speak to them with intention. Remember, you're not hiding it behind a babe, your skirt looks nice. We ain't doing all that.
Yeah. But also you need to also be able to gauge whether they're also interested in you.
Yeah.
So for instance, I'm not moving to someone where I don't think that they're interested in me.
Yeah, you need to feel the energy.
You need to feel a reciprocal energy. And if you don't, I would say leave that to one. But if you do, maybe she can't tell. You know, there's some people that can't tell.
Some people can't tell
that someone likes them.
But I don't think this person even putting themselves out enough to know. Do you know what I mean?
I could always tell when someone fancies me.
Yeah, I can tell. If I'm like positioning myself, because you've got to strategically position yourself a little bit first, and try and get eye contact. If the eye contact is not happening,
abort mission.
Then just abort the mission.
Abort the mission. Yeah, I think they need to practice this.
Yeah.
Practice this. Do it. Go
to everyday
out.
people. There's some fine people in everyday people. Well, everyday people is in 2 days' time, so you're not going to listen. By the time this episode comes out, it's already gone. But there is another one, August 18th. Come to our event.
Yeah.
It's going to be in August. We don't know when. Come to our event. Next, find people that come to our event, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, do you know what? I was talking to my friend and she was like, she likes femmes, but she would date femmes, but they're none that are her type. Like, none that are like...
What, baddies?
Yeah. So she was like, actually, there was some good looking...
There was baddies at our event.
There was some good looking girls at our event.
There was some good looking girls at our event.
Yeah.
They're,
Yeah, femmes as well.
Femmes.
So come to our event.
And the mask babes are good looking.
We don't even have to say that though.
We don't have to say that.
They usually are though.
But they were grown at our event. I'm just saying, they were grown and sexy at our event.
They were grown and sexy, child. Listen, if you're looking for a boo thing, you want a fiance, you want a wife, come to our event. Because Kalady, it works. It happens. People are engaged because they met at our event. You coming?
I'm just saying there's proof there. But yeah, I hope that somewhat answers your question. It's a difficult one because it seems like you want real connections and you're not going to find a real connection every day. And sometimes that takes years.
It does. It's hard.
Yeah, but you're only 27. 27 is actually quite young.
I wish I was 27.
If I could tell you about go back to 27.
I remember it felt like yesterday.
I wasn't even trying to get in this relationship.
It feels like yesterday.
Yeah,
but if obviously you didn't know what you know now.
Yeah, well,
exactly. So you would have done it the same way every time.
Yeah. Okay, we have another dilemma. Hi team.
Hey boo.
Congrats on making it to episode 200. I love you both so much and how the show just really feels like we're besties all catching up weekly.
Hey bestie.
Right. So I never thought I'd be sharing a dilemma, but I'd love to know your opinion on this. I'm part of a collective of women who all happen to be queer, creating a physical community space for events, exhibitions, etc. And since we're in the big planning phase of our project, we've been spending a lot of time together, also learning about each other as work partners, but also as friends. I think that I may be catching feelings for this one girl, Nina. Ooh. And I'm afraid to bring it up because I don't want it to impact our work or ruin the group dynamic. I say this because two girls in the group are involved and there have been instances where their personal things bring tension into our professional meetings, despite us having been clear on this at the very beginning of us working together about, women loving women. Ciao. Maybe I'm just delulu, but I find that Nina and I have an unspoken connection and we just get each other. I love the way she thinks and we share a lot of similar values. I catch myself wanting to have her close and finding excuses to text her outside of our work, but I'm not sure how she feels the same.
Real lover.
I'm not usually one who fears rejection, but I don't know if I should make a move, especially because of our collaborative work relationship. Have either of you been in a situation like this before? What will tutus do?
I love that. What will tutus do? Hashtag what will tutus do? I love that. Anyway,
by the way, I read the ending of the email. I'm not going to read it out loud. But yeah, hook us up.
Let's be going. I'm so inclined to say.
What would tutus do?
I'm so inclined to say do it, but I don't think I'd. Do it.
So I was in a position once where I was doing a project. I slept with the person that I was doing a project with.
Oh, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Wait. No. I don't want to say don't do it. Because what if this is real love?
It's true. Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
The situation that I was in, it wasn't real love. And I think for them, it was deeper than it was for me. And maybe I didn't communicate enough for me that it wasn't that deep.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I think communication is important. You guys are always missing communication. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You guys need to talk about, because you need to see if it's worth it. Is getting into something, you know, romantic worth potentially losing your business or your collective or whatever? Do you know, is the risk, is that risk worth it? Yeah. And I think that's what you need to ask yourself. How much do you guys like each other? Like, are you guys on the same page? It's like, you guys really want to be... We don't know. We only know one side, right? You need to know if this person likes you as much as you like them. If they want to be close to you as much as you want to be close to them. Figure it out as friends first. I think that maybe ask them for coffee as a friend. Yeah, or I mean... whatever you guys do. Go for a drink or go for a shisha. Whatever you guys do, yeah. Like, just to go out on a social level as friends. One-to-one, not as part of the collaborative... It just might be awkward if she asks and the girl doesn't feel the same way. I don't think she should ask. I think she should... That's her best strategic position herself. I think she should just see what the vibe is like. Yeah, we need to know what the vibe is. Yeah, like you said in the other dilemma, you can tell. I can always tell when someone fancies me. Yeah, you can tell. So go out one-to-one. Yeah. I don't think you should mention you have feelings or anything like that. But I think that you should see what the vibe is. Because you can tell... Vibes don't lie. Vibes don't lie, never. Energy... It just doesn't lie. So if you guys are like kind of like... yeah, you know. You're looking at each other longer than you should be looking at each other. Or like none of, especially if you're both avoiding speaking about your love lives. Yeah. Because the thing is, you didn't mention if you think the girl has feelings. You didn't mention that in her... I think they did. They said that they think they do, but they're not sure. Yes, I think you should go... I think you guys should link up one-to-one and see. On a random one, but what are you doing? I'm in the area. Do you want to go for a drink? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you got to put the feelers out. I think, yeah. You got to gauge. You got to gauge it. Yeah, don't be too heavy with it. No. Just be like light. Yeah. Don't be too heavy. You could always tell when someone fancies you. Yeah. And if you pull the strap and have sex with the person. Sometimes people just end up falling on the strap. Yeah, don't do that. But that happened to me. Like, I was friends with a girl. She ended up being my girlfriend, but I was friends with her. We weren't friends for that long, maybe like 2 months. But we was friends, and then I couldn't tell she likes me or not. This was back when I was 24 or something like that. I couldn't tell whether she likes me. She did, but it was so friendly. I can see why you couldn't tell, to be honest. I can see why you couldn't tell. You know what I'm talking about. I can see why you couldn't tell. So it wasn't my fault. It was hers. But yeah, then one day I think she just got sick of it because I think she thought she was doing enough, but she wasn't. She definitely wasn't. I know that she wasn't. She wasn't doing enough. And then we went out one night and she was just, I want to tell you something. It's just like... And it took her quite a long time to tell me. She was shy, but she told me she liked me. And I was like, oh, I like you too. I didn't think you liked me. So that happened. And we was in a relationship for like 1.5 years. It feels like it was longer than that. Was this a year and a half? Who knows? It was a long time ago. But I say that to say, it could be, if you don't know, it could be that she does like you back. Yeah. But I think you need to first, you need to gauge it and have a conversation. If she does like you, she tells you that she does like you, then there's another issue where it's like, what would you do in that situation though? What if I were the person someone said they liked me? No, if you were the person that liked someone in our collective, our group, and we had business and stuff going on, would you tell them? I think it would take me a very long time to tell them. I don't think I'll tell them straight away. Yeah. But I think that I would strategically position myself for a long time. How do you strategically position yourself? I think when we go out, I'll just be standing next to them. I'll always find myself next to them. That's called cock blocking. Yes, I'll be cock blocking them when we're outside. But I will always probably stand next to them, probably offer them a drink, like, you know. I've never actually liked a friend. Correct me if I'm wrong. No. Whereas we're friends and then I like them. No, I don't. I wonder if I have. Why? Yeah. Oh, I have actually. I have. Oops. Yeah.
Scream.
Girl.
Yeah. My bad. I forgot about that one.
It's all right. It's all right. Lived for 34 years. You know, there's a lot. A lot's happened in those years. Yeah, I don't end up liking my friends. Once you're my friend, you're my friend. You're my sister.
I like this friend from the beginning, from the day that I met her. To be fair,
see, I feel like that's a bit different.
Yeah, it's a bit different. I would say that I was in the friend area because they weren't queer. They went out as queer then, but they didn't know they were queer. I would say,
yeah,
that's why I was in the friend zone. But,
yeah,
well, I wasn't really in the friend zone.
Who are you talking
I was
about?
in the friend of benefit zone. Who else is there that is there another one? Chair.
We weren't even talking about the same person.
Is this one after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of did it, but it wasn't my fault.
Oh.
Yeah. That doesn't. It's not really my fault, is it?
No.
So we're talking in code.
Yeah. Sorry.
Skeletons.
Okay, so that's the last of our dilemmas. I hope that let us know what you do actually. What you're gonna do about that.
Send us an update, innit?
Yeah.
Let us know how it goes.
Yeah, let us know. But yeah, we think we're in support of you for doing something about it.
Even though they have a business together.
Even if you have a business together, but just to be smart about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love love, so I'm gonna say do it.
Yeah,
life is too short.
Okay, before we wrap up, what do you hope for our future for Tutu's podcast? And just for Tutu's in general as a brand.
I think Tutu's in general as a brand, I want our listeners to grow. I want to be growing to like the 10k, the 50k mark. That's what I want it to grow to, and beyond. But I want that to grow. I want us to have more subscribers. I want us to have like amazing guests. So like people that we look up to. I want to sit down and have chats with people that we look up to and people that inspire us. And I want us to keep doing what we're doing. Feeding the community. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I think the thing about podcasting is all about numbers. It's all about numbers. So we just need more numbers.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just across the board. I want us to have many numbers as we can. I want us to be reaching audiences that our mainstream peers reach, because ultimately that means that it's become more of a career for us, and that's what we want it to be. Do you know what I mean? And we deserve for us to have that as an actual realistic career that actually we can live from. And I am looking forward to rebranding. Yeah. I can't wait to get rid of that fucking picture that we've got. I feel like the artwork. Just
scrap it right now.
What, the artwork?
Yeah,
I would rather upload this episode with a blank white sheet.
Just us. Just it starts.
What do you mean?
It just starts.
What do you mean?
The episode just starts.
What do you mean?
The episode just starts without the intro, with that picture.
Oh, on YouTube?
Yeah.
But we have to have it on all the social media, on all the things. The person who took that picture is a fucking dickhead, so I don't want that picture up anymore. She's actually a prick. She's a pagan. So I'm just annoyed that they've got credits for billboards because of us. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Fucking slimy bitch.
It would be nice to have another billboard too.
Yeah, when we have a new picture. Though.
Yeah.
And also, we don't even look like that picture anymore as well.
Because we've grown.
We've grown so much. We don't actually look like that picture. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to making some money for the podcast. Money. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to 200 more episodes. Yep. I'm looking forward to continuing to grow as individuals as we do this. But I'm really looking forward in the closest future. I'm really looking forward to that rebrand. Like,
in the near future. But yeah, I think also like as a brand, just for it to be so cohesive as well with like everything else that we do, all connected. I think I'm looking forward to polishing our brand. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and staying consistent and all that good stuff. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, for sure. And that's it. Thanks, guys. I'm so appreciative of you guys for fucking with us. You know, we love that shit. We love you. And Live Show New York coming. If you're a sponsor, please hit us up. Hit us up if you're a sponsor. We're gonna be in New York from the 5th to the 15th of September. We're gonna have a live show, possibly having a party. possibly do like a little meet and greet for those who can't make either.
Oh no, it's too much. You need to come to one of that. Meet and greet as well.
A small one.
As a live show.
A small one.
We have parties to attend. We have podcasts to appear on. Sorry, you got to come to the live show if you want to meet us. You got to come to the parties if you want to meet us. We're not doing a meet and greet. It's separate.
Do you know how many days we're in New York?
People coming to see us in a room.
Not in a room. It could be at a restaurant. It could be at a bar. It could be anywhere.
Even people come meeting up with us.
Yeah.
Oh, we can do that. I thought you meant meet and greet as in we're doing a meet and greet. Like shaking hands and taking pictures.
No, but obviously they can do that. But it's not as...
Oh, no, I'm not doing a meet and greet. No. Isn't our live show the meet and greet?
We are going to be... What if people can't make it?
We said on 5th to 15th. The live show's on the 12th of September.
What if they can't make it? What if they can't make it?
Next time.
Or maybe what if they want to talk to us like face to face? Because we're going to be talking to a whole audience. What if they want us to...
But we're going to have remember having the after party after the live show?
Yeah, but it's still a different kind of environment. What if they're not party people?
When they meet and greet.
We're doing meet and greet.
Have you not seen on TikTok these people have meet and greets and no one comes?
No.
People will come. Why do you say people?
I should say people won't come to our meet and greet. So people will come to our live show, but they won't come to our meet and greet. Does that make sense?
There has to be something attached to the meet and greet.
No, it doesn't.
Well, let us know, guys, if you guys think we should have a meet and greet. I don't think we should have a meet and greet, but you guys let
I
us
think
know.
we should have a meet and greet. I think it'll be cute. It doesn't have to be big. It could be like a few people were in New York for 10 days.
Yeah, you might find a wife in New York.
I doubt that. Doubt that.
Ciao. Thanks for listening, guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you use hashtag Tutu's conversation. I always get that. I can't say it these days.
It's a tongue twister.
Make sure you use the hashtag Tutu's podcast conversation on X. Okay.
Twitter.
X. And we love you guys.
Always and always.
Yeah. Until next week.
Peace.